Test 1, 2. Test 1, 2.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Welcome to round 17 of the NPLW season, where the stakes are sky high and the margins are razor thin. Talking about sky high, it is quite a windy, cloudy one here in Melbourne this afternoon on what will be conditions football for this season. It's a clash between Essendon Royals and Alamein FC. More than just a regular fixture, this is high stakes and potential finals decider. Both teams sitting just one win outside the top four. 3 points could be the difference between a shot at glory and watching from the sidelines. Essendon come in riding a wave of confidence after a wild 5-3 victory over FC Bulleen Lions, with Grace Ma bagging a brace and Alana Cern celebrating her 50th NPLW appearance with a goal. Alamein, on the other hand, though, will be looking to bounce back after a tough loss to league leaders Heidelberg United over the weekend on Sundays, though, despite striking first in what was an emotional and spirited showing. With everything on the line, though, you would hopefully, in a game like this, expect fireworks. My name is Han Solo, and I will keep you company during today's match. Kickoff is just moments away, as Essendon Royals, the away team, looks like they're kicking from right to left of the screen in the white jumpers and the red shorts. Alamein in their home kits, the all dark navy blue, kicking from left to right of your screen, and it looks like the wind's coming from all over the place, mostly from, I would say, the northeast side of your screen here. Alamein looks to kick things off. There we have it. It's what would be a potential very close game. We're hoping these two sides will look to make it very entertaining here in this afternoon's clash. Though the wind may play a huge factor on which end you're kicking from, it looks like it could favour in the first half Essendon Royals, but it's coming from all different directions here. High ball here in the coastline. Alamein looking pretty sharp so far. Langley falls to the ground. Hang on, says a referee. Is making a run for it. Central the ball, Royals looking to clear it away. Dorothy Labour Reserve is where we're at the moment. A very fine pitch here for the Alamein FC home pitch. Normally this time of the day the sun does play a factor in the players' eyes, but it doesn't look like that will deter anyone in the conditions. It's more the wind, so perhaps not any higher balls being played. You can probably see the wind blowing in the corner flag and see what direction it's kind of veering towards. But nonetheless, it's a little bit more of a tactical play in today's game. Ball through the centre. Couldn't reach the target. Corey. Fujiwara. Keeper's got it covered here for Alamein. Short pass through. Looking for different options here, Alamein. Looking to just build up the play a little bit here. Looking at different avenues, but you just feel Royals have got their numbers up forward attacking. Just retreat back to keeper. Very risky move. Essendon Royals, you can tell they're just ball hungry at the moment and just capitalising on these mistakes of Alamein, but don't want that to happen here in the early signs of this game. Ball goes out of play for a Royals throw-in. Rebecca Van Dort, number 5. To find Langley. Couldn't bring it to ground. Flag was in the air. Alamein. Reynolds. To go back, a little bit of a slip there. Good recovery from Polis. Have to find a different avenue on the far end. This pitch, for the NPL side of the competition, is slightly on the smaller end of the size. Alamein works perfectly in this pitch when they're at home. And that's another second attempt there for Essendon Royals. I guess kicking things off the way they intended. Just to get that ball moving forward and have plenty of opportunities in front of goal, but nothing threatening the keeper at its off yet, where Alamein just haven't been able to get that ball over the halfway line. Just been shut down time and time again with the pressure from the Royals. And throw, Langley almost left it behind. Good collection, ball whips back to Fujiwara, but it's gone wide to the right. Not a bad attempt there from Murray. Fujiwara. They're just going to time that ball to get it into her direction, and she'll just have to do the rest. Wind may have deterred it, perhaps the curling ball. On a normal day, it would have been fine, but in today's day, it's just ball not whipping into the direction you're intended to. And Royals look to gain possession once again. Yep, that ball a bit too slow. Here's Runnels to Horton. Goes past everybody. Sopoulos with the target. Ball bouncing ricochets off a few players. And there, Kapolis, high ball. And keeper happy to let it go out of bounds. That's the first real threatening shot at goal there from Alamein. That's the first touch. Keeper Zara Britt. She takes her time collecting the ball. She's here for the long ball. Just a few key targets. Alamein looking at bring that ball to ground. Keeping it alive there on the far side of the pitch. Essendon Royals ball throw in. They're quick to move things along. It was a little bit too rushed there. Everybody's on the line. Alamein looking to move it back into their possession, but they've given it away back here to Essendon Royals, who whipped it to the direction of Fujiwara. It's been dispossessed, and that was wonderful defending coming from Alamein. Just apply that pressure. Fujias, the captain, did just enough there to have her presence known to Fujiwara. That was a very dangerous ball inside the box there for Essendon Royals. Corner kick. It's Curly. It's been past a few players. It's been headed by Royals. Fujias attempting to keep the ball alive, but it's still going to be a corner kick for Royals. Second one of the day here on the left side of the pitch. Quite a cold and gusty one here. Round 17 action on a typical Melbourne afternoon in the middle of winter, and it is the end of the final weekend of the school holidays here in Victoria. For players that are still attending school, corner kick. It's a bit of a scrimmage. Alamein cleared it momentarily. It's going to be whipped back in here by Wilbert. No option forward. To go back to Jukic. This one comes in with a bit of artillery. Ma. Fujiwara. Left boot in. Nobody home. Alamein finds Runnels. He wants to go central. Calm and collected there. A bit of a fancy footwork play there coming from Fujiwara, but I don't think that worked out in the end. Ma. Looking for something creative on the far side towards the direction of Emma Langley. Trying different avenues here at Essendon Royals. You can tell they're just not being too predictable and just playing a style of play that Alamein is quickly trying to adapt and tweak. Just hasn't been easy for them so far, as most of the possession is coming from the away team. Switch back. Oh, that was very clever play, and it may have paid off here for the Royals. Harry Fujiwara. She's going to cut it in. And that was wonderful. That was perfect. For the keeper, calm and collected, did just enough that you can tell that was curled in from Fujiwara to Olivia Wood. Just under a little bit of time pressure and in front of goal. Sometimes it's just a little bit tricky to pass both goalkeeper and two defenders. But this wind perhaps is causing a little bit of havoc here for Alamein. Back to keeper. And Rebecca Van Dort. Fujiwara. We overcooked that one. Style Bugias. Nicopolis. Two players on her, and it's going to be tricky to pass. Essendon Royals really holding their ground here in the back half. Nicopolis curling the ball. Eventually will go out of bounds again. This time Alamein. Find something here in the far left side of the pitch. Nicopolis again on her right. Way too much mustard behind it, and the ball almost made it past that fence line. I'm not sure what's on the other side of that. I think the hill goes down even further. We do have the river behind us, but we've never really gone through that end of the pitch. Looks like we are on a hill, so if that ball goes flying out that way, I don't think we'll ever see that come back. Good to move things along here, Royals. Alamein opening up a little bit of space here in the back. Not the best kick we've seen. Now Dort brings it back into play. Wood. So far, Essendon Royals have just building up the play here in the first half, and managed to, I would say, have about 4 shots on target. 2 corner kicks to get them in the way, but all it takes sometimes is just one to make its way through. Langley once again just been struggling to keep that ball alive. They'll retreat back here. Shadara. Shadara again. Under pressure. You can find her teammate, Horton. Bugias. Quick to move it along to Runnels. Crashing through is Dustin. Runnels again. Looks like to find a bit avenue but couldn't reach her target. And Essendon Royals gain possession back once again here in the near side of the broadcasting. Just switch it along. Sone. The pitches a little bit more of a smaller capacity compared to other pitches in the NPL competition. We'll see more of throw-ins and ball going out of bounds. 14 minutes gone, still 0-0 here at Dorothy Laver Reserve. Round 17 action of the 2025 NPL competition here in Victoria. I hope that there isn't going to be any rain today. That might mix things up a little bit here, though not for the spectators or us here in the broadcast box. Wind, rain mixture, probably not great. Might make it a little bit more challenging for the players itself. The Royals, can they act quickly? Can they find a goal soon? They've been brewing and they've had plenty of opportunities in front of goal. Fujiwara had a few sniffs at it. Nothing really threatening. Keeper. The Alamein on the other end only had one or two, perhaps, small opportunities in front of goal, but just overcooking it over the crossbar. Nia Paul is having two bites of the cherry of it, but nothing really challenging keeper. Tight contest here on the far side of the pitch, and Alamein struggling to get it out of that particular area, and Essendon Royals haven't managed to gain any meterage on that end. Can they switch it along to the left and try something different? Kapoulis wants to go back. Langley charging in. Shadara. That's a Leah Kapoulis in the midfield, but it's been intercepted. And there's a wild shot anyway, coming from Olivia Wood. It was a Grace mark. Playing against her, her teammate Alana Cern from Western United. Now that the A-League competition is on its off-season. Speaking of offside's been called here by the third referee at the near end of this pitch. It's the first one called here in today's game. Long high ball once again from Royals, been brought to ground here. Runnels to Shadara, to the centre of the pitch. Kapoulis. Savannah Anastastopoulos. A bit of time to move. Looking for something creative there in the near post, but it's going into the breadbasket of the keeper. Mark, long way from home. Fujias. That is at the ground. Fujiwara playing pressure. Paid off to Langley. Move it along wide. Keeper comes right out. Wonderful decision. They're both Jackson there on the charge. So far, keeping no team in the game. that left side. They just haven't had too much movement into it, or there's times they've just been struggling to get that ball out of position to open it up. But Essendon Royals just been breathing down the necks of the wingers there. They finally found a bit of space here. Leah Kapoulis, well intercepted there by Fujiwara, coming in, charging. Still got the ball here. Eventually cleared away. Shadara just it to ground. Ujias. And Alamein happy to see that ball go into their way. Ujias can whip it in. It's gone centrally, but it's just opting its way to the right-hand side of the goals. Quick movement is probably the best way to go here. So it's just all Emily Runnels charging inside the box. Quick play could perhaps be the strong front for Alamein today, which is to keep Essendon Royal off guard. Just nailed it in that sense. Bujias quick to move that side ball along and whip it into a central position for Runnels to get a foot on it. That seems to be working for them. They might try that particular play once again as Runnels makes her way up forward with Maximila Costa. Fujiwara. So Jackson turns her body to find Van Dort. Hands off a defender. Langley to ground. Twist and turn. Like a ballerina. Asking for the corner kick. Well, they will get, though. And the third one of the day, as the wind is picking up here at Dorothy Laver Reserve West. Got the river behind us, which normally you can hear quite a lot, but I don't think they can pick it up. And Fujiwara can whip this one in and perhaps time this ball of the wind. Perhaps too much behind it. Goes being the near post. Ball whips his way up. Keeper comes to ground. And a free kick given to Alamein. As I'll reset the ball. So far they're looking a little bit more promising here, but Royals somehow find a way to always get that ball into a position that could be opt. It's been them in contention of getting their first goal. They've been banging on the door. 21 minutes in here in the first half of round 17. July 19 is the date today, on a Saturday afternoon. NPL action. Shadara, great use of the body. Risky move back to keeper. It goes long. Royals are going to have it. Just a wild shot back into Alamein's defence. Shadara can drive the ball now. Not reaching their targets here much, both teams. Costa. Bujas. Not experience behind her belts. And Shadara whips it through the centre of the pitch. Wonderful header coming from Runnels. There into the breadbasket of the keeper. This is where Alamein just find a different play like that, and it's been on point when they've just said that the passes haven't been on target. Alamein pulls up something like that. Chilton. Anastopoulos. Dustin. There's Horton lurking here on the right side. And Essendon will reset mark. And keep hold on it. The Ikapoulis. Dustin. And back and forth play. Wilbert. Of the miscommunication between her and her teammate. And so the players here at Essendon Royals are opting for the long sleeves. Quite a nice, brisk afternoon here, and I don't think the temperature rose at all today since this morning. Pretty much most of the players except for two are not repping the long sleeves, where Alamein, it's just Shadara that's got the long sleeves in today's game. Royals just desperately to get themselves out of that dangerous defensive area, which they have done. Here's Jackson. Royals, why not? Serena, a bit of confidence. Long way from home. She's opting herself to go forward. Devin Jackson. Van Dort seeing a lot of the ball today. Kobe Wilbert. Ball not called. Referee says play on. Alamein will strike again here on the left side of the pitch. The final third just hasn't been in their favour. That's possibly why they've just been going with the wider, longer shots from way out. It's just because that defensive back line, for any team really, is a little bit tricky. You've got Alana Cerne in the mix. And Michaela Djukic. Again, another wild shot from distance. See that ball go out of play. So the ball will have to run quite a distance to collect the ball. It's quite a long way there. And the ball goes out of bounds for a keeper. Probably need the volunteer to go and stand out the back there to collect the ball. So time not wasted too much. So that goes long. Leah Kapoulis on her left. Just a wild shot. Sarah Board will have to go on the other little tight corner there on the far side to collect the ball to bring it back into play. "26 minutes in and still 0-0. Board opts to go short to Van Dort. Ball from Jackson, and the 1-2 has been asked there from Rebecca Van Dort. Ball a little bit too heavy for her to get to from Gilbert. Reynolds to Bugias, backheel pass, very creative. Does it pay off those? Bugias runs directly into her opponent. Almost like a freight train. Get out of her way. Oh, someone did hear me actually. I have brought in a marshal to help collect the ball here at Alamein. Langley haven't had much of the ball lately. The ball's finally made its way into the attacking half for Essendon Royals. Here's Fujiwara, using Alamein player as a ramp. Van Dort. As keeper finally stopping that passage of play, but Olivia Wood inside the box. Looking quite dangerously there, but wasn't able to get a right foot on it. So Alamein is keeping it very, very close in front to goal. Ball goes out of play for a Royals throw-in. comes crashing in. And a trip does get a late call there from the referee. And Reynolds protesting against Alamein. As fittingly timed, the lights here at Dorothy Alamein Reserve just turned on here to give us a little bit more brightness into the broadcast of today's game. This very dark clouds here are brewing for some form of rain that may come, but we hope that it doesn't. Alamein looking to find something here through the middle. Reynolds. Cleared away by Royals. Langley. Once a little bit to the direction of Jackson. Budgias got it covered here for Alamein. She's just been so crucial here in the back line for her team. Just ensuring that Essendon Royals aren't going to come through easily. They go past Budgias if you want to score. Opening here for Royals. Shadara got Langley on her toes. Shadara using Essendon Royal players as a target. Mark to Langley. Budgias again. So crucial with her touches. And Shilton in past two Royals players. Between Reynolds now. Jackson. So getting the right side of the pitch this time. Things are heating up a little bit here. The players are getting a little bit more vocal. 30 minutes in the first half. Still 0-0. Back and forth play. Since the introduction, they've versed each other 3 times. And Alamein got 2 wins over the Royals, and they've only drawn once. And the last time they met was in round 6. The Royals had 2 goals from Fujiwara and Lanteri Bartley. Alamein was able to score 4 goals. Morton scoring 1. Anastastopoulos, Reynolds and Clemenson. Due to the quite wild and gusty conditions today, it'll just be very difficult and tricky for the teams at the moment. In the back of the net, you can just sense that the usual game plan, the style they play, they've got normally. You can feel that they can find a goal in it, but it's just been proven quite difficult. Really can't go for the long balls whatsoever because that wind is just so unpredictable. The amount of targets that just haven't been met here in the passes for Alamein and Essendon Royals. You can just sense they're just going to try something different. And the short passes, each time that happens, the player just the press, the high press, does make it hard. Very close contact play here, and especially the nature of the pitch here at Dorothy Alamein Reserve. Just a bit smaller than your usual NPLW pitch. One of the biggest sides will be the one at Preston. Lakeside Stadium being another pitch. It's a little bit bigger. Got more running to do, but here you haven't got too much space to work with. Trying to maintain possession here, Essendon Royals. Alamein have just been shutting them down here for the midfield. Dort. Couldn't find Langley. This is where the long balls is just not working. Style of play has to change in the second half to maintain the possession. We're just been given away a little bit too easily here to the centre of the pitch. Shadara opts to go long towards Runnels, but nobody there. She's been a bit frustrated here, going, where's my players? Why aren't they making the runs? With a hip and shoulder, and Sestopoulos can keep the ball alive. And they can move along here. Fujiwara said, give it to me. I'll do the rest. A few more time on it. Fujiwara. Wonderful first opening goal for Essendon Royals. She's maintaining that composure in the near post and finish it off with her left. As the away team have finally broken the deadlock here at Dorothy Laver Reserve. They've been brewing this entire half, and you can tell Fujiwara on that moment go, I am open, wide open, give me the ball, and I'll do the rest. What a wonderful finish. Essendon Royals 1, Alamein 0. Still some time left here in the first half for Alamein to respond. 34 minutes down. And they've switched it up. Leah Kapoulis, you can tell, has moved to the left. And Sestopoulos here on the right. Leah Kapoulis. Fujiwara scored against Alamein last time in round 6, and she's done it again. They lost to Alamein last time. This time round, they're looking for a win as a response. I would say there's about 90% of Alamein fans. I think there's a lot of navy blue kits out there in the stands. I don't know who's here for the Royals, but they go at it again. And Dort been told to draw in a corner kick. Alamein says no. There's a good catch there from a few spectators and fans here on the field, and a few claps. We've got some puppies here also cheering on the women's team, or women's football. Not sure which team they're going after. Kapoulis wants to go long, and she does. Costa being outplayed and outnumbered there. Royals just have brought up a little bit of confidence here. They go at it again. Jackson and Fujiwara both lurking inside the box. They're trying to draw in another corner for the Royals. Alamein able to keep it to their possession. Shadara. Not risking the move to go long because they might give the ball away. Driving a 3 all the way from the back line. Couldn't find a striker. Runners. Orton. Still find a way to whip it back in. And collected there by Zara Board. Oh man, what do they need to do to find this goal? They've got players up forward, but not perhaps utilising as much as they need to. They need to be a little bit closer towards goal to really make an impact, because this wind is just almost going against them at this stage. Perhaps I can have some form of wind direction going in the second half in their favour. 37 minutes in. Still a whole half to play. Runnels. Can she go for it? Turn, and it's just gone wide again to the right hand side. Can they catch any of a break here, Alamein? In front of their home ground, in front of their home fans, and haven't given much A promising sign against the away team, Essendon Royals, who have already got themselves a goal in the bag. Surname. Fujiwara to Langley. To find Fujiwara again. Blocked off there by Bujias. And it's going to go back to the keeper. And Shadara will reset the play again. Good control here, Alamein, but they've given the ball away back to Essendon Royals. Jackson. Fujiwara left it behind, knowing he may have gone up offside. Runnels couldn't control it, got the ball stolen off her, and it's going long, but what a save! Very timed save there. The ball's actually gone to the other pitch here at Dorothy Laver Reserve. As Essendon Royals get ready for a corner kick on the far right side of the pitch. Very smart. We'll bring this one in for the Royals. Fujiwara, Wood and Jackson working inside the box. It's fast, it's hit the post, still in play, and Alamein clever to get that ball in their possession for a goal kick. Just a small little mistake there, giving the ball away, and Essendon Royals will reset again from the back. Switch it through, Cern. Under pressure. Alamein can go now. Costo! That was wonderful! High pressure, the counter-attack goal, very rewarding, and there's the equaliser for Alamein late in the first half. Got a heartbeat here, and that will boost their confidence. They just haven't had that opportunity yet in this game. And Costa took it upon herself. And when I'll have it, I'll put the pressure on the defenders, bring in a mistake, and then that goal curled its way into the left side of the goal to trick the keeper. That was beautiful. Now, game on. 1-1 here at Dorothy Laver Reserve. 42 minutes down, just about 3 minutes left here in the game of the half, not the game, just the half. And the extra time is just a matter of the referees or the fourth official telling us, but gee, just a little bit of inkling of hope. They needed to do that all game really, but didn't have that movement on. Royals want to go and get one back, and they want to get themselves back in the lead once again. A lot of screams happening here as Cody Wilbert just trying something here. The referee just calming a few things down. He's going over towards Shadara, perhaps giving her a warning. Very interesting. And then I'm not entirely sure what happened there, but it could just be a ball to the face. But there was just high-octane press going from Essendon Royals, because they know knowingly that that lead that they created was quickly taken away from them. high-stakes game here. If they were to win, Essendon Royals, it's a promising sign. Top 4 could be in their hands. That's why Alamein, here at home on their home pitch, they've got to give it their all, or else this could just be the end of it for the season for them. So go at it again here, Alamein. Don't want to lose in front of their home crowd and at their home pitch. Something to protect here. As Rebecca Van Dort looks to curl it towards Jackson. But perhaps just a little bit of a late call there to curl it on the left side. "44 minutes in, the first half of round 17 action here on a Saturday wintry afternoon here in Melbourne. Dorothy Labour Reserve, the home of Alamein FC. They're in the dark blue, the navy kicking from left to right. Just scored their first goal, creating that equaliser only moments ago. A lot of work to be done here in the second half. And if this one concludes. Van Dort brings it to ground. Bujias kicks into the face of Jackson. Bujias. Justin to Bujias. Can keep it alive here as Ma whips it to the right. 2-on-1 situation here. Alamein. Got a body flying in the air. Langley can keep it inside the attacking half for Essendon Royals as Alamein on the counter-attack on the far end of the pitch. Here's Coster. Defended away. And Royals maintain possession again. Last roll of the dice here, and just waiting for the referee to let us know how much time is left. Holding on to that board on the far pitch. And keeping a very close eye on the fourth official. I think it's 1 minute. I think they've given us a little bit of a glimpse of how much extra time is left, and I think I may have seen the number 1 in orange. Here's Alana Cern. Fujiwara at the 1-2. Cern. Ma. To go wide left to Rebecca Van Dort to Fujiwara, but it's been intercepted there by Savannah Anastatopoulos. Fujiwara. High ball again, but intercepted away by Alamein. Wilbert. Both teams are really up the octane and up the tempo here in the final moments of the first half, which we love to see. They just know that the half-time is near, and let's just give it our all for now. Keep on moving along. Have a little bit of a break. And then reset, recharge in the half-time break for what will be the second half. There it is, the whistle. Half-time here at Dorothy Labour Reserve. Alamein, the home team, in the dark blue. Essendon Royals in the white and red. It is 1 goal apiece. We'll take a break, grab a snack, grab a drink, and we'll be back for more action in the second half right after this.
Let's go.
Second half underway here in Dorothy Laver Reserve West in the southeastern suburbs of Melbourne. Round 17 action of the NPLW competition. Alamein, the home team, in the dark blue, kicking from right to left on your screen, and Essendon Royals, the away team, in the all white and red, kicking from left to right of your screen. Second half underway, and it's 1 goal apiece. First goal scored by Ari Fujiwara from Essendon Royals. Essendon Royals was not in the lead for very long when Alamein responded back from the goal from Max Costa. It's going to be quite an entertaining one here in the second half. Saw there more corners to the Royals than to Alamein. It's going to be still gusty, still very windy, but it looks like the wind may go into the favour of Alamein here in the second half. The skies is still darkened here. The lights are on, so hopefully it won't be too much of a darkness affair here for us in the second half. Appreciate your company wherever you're watching around the world, or in Melbourne or in Victoria. Could be in the comfort of your warm couch, or could be in Australia or international. Appreciate your company. We're here live on the YouTube channel and the NPL Victoria page. Parkinson there. Hoping to curl it. It's been cleared away by Alamein. On the right side of the pitch, right near the bike path of Dorothy Laver Reserve. We do have the river right behind us. And the freeway on, I would say, the far right side of this pitch. Can really hear the traffic that's going on here on the microphone. There's Royals. Kicking the direction of the forest, is what I would call it, the right side of this pitch. Cern going past the halfway line. Coming across from the A-League from Western United. Alana Cern, more in the midfield position, but coming into Royals, being a bit more of an experienced player. They've got her all the way down back. I would say she could be perhaps lethal in front of goal. Here's Lukopoulos. Wants to go long, not to who, I'm not sure who her target may have been on that particular sort of play. As the ball makes its way back to keeper Kate Bean. Had a wonderful game so far. Twist and turn there from Dustin. Shadara, not sure again who that was for. Intercepted away here by Royals. Here's Fujiwara on the move. Keeper Bean came out just in time. It's those decision makings. Just stay back. Do you come out of your line? And it's been on point for the keepers so far in this game. Only conceded one. Make its way through the right side of the pitch. Van Dort wants to keep it alive here for Royals. High stakes game here, as this win is crucial for either teams to make it to the top 4 in the finals contention. Fev, coming over from Bentley Greens, has been somewhat of an OG for Alamein. Did have a stint there, so did Anna Lukopoulos. We're back here with Alamein. Stir looking for a second. Looks it centrally to Runnels. And Budjas. Oh, can you imagine? That would have been something special there for the captain. It's always a nice one when you do see the captain step up to moments like that, but it looks like she's taking a hard knock there. Just called the medic over to have a closer look. I think it's her left shoulder, perhaps. It was just a late knock there towards Budjas. Sometimes when you're being caught off guard, you're going one way, another player comes towards your direction. You don't have much time to brace yourself in a defensive situation, but oof, she's just had the medic just to have a closer look on that left shoulder. These players, they are built by muscle. It takes a certain type of player to play in the NPL competition. For the women, it's got a lot of big knocks coming your way. If you can't take it, you're usually the one coming out second best, but it's just going to take a short medic break there. Hopefully it's not something too severe. And we will see Budjas hopefully back on the pitch for Alamein. I don't think... Let's just see how... I'm going to keep a close eye on her and see if the medic can perhaps get her back on the pitch onto somewhat of a recovery. Play on here in the second half. 5 minutes gone down and 40 more to go. Royals get one back. They did start off scoring the first goal of the game. It's a matter of can they get themselves back in the lead, which was taken away from them when Alamein found the equaliser late in the first half. Langley again just haven't been too lethal here in this game. Emma Langley. Not been great, but Alamein keeping a very close eye on her. Coster being cautious. There's a late bump there, maybe perhaps revenge from her teammate. Ma. Corey, which I think she's come off the bench here. Didn't realise that. Number 6, Sasha Curry for Essendon Royals. Left midfield role here. Stir high ball, hoping the wind will pick something up here. Twist and turn from Runnels. Royals win the ball back on the left side. Fujiwara dragging a player out of play. Putting your arms up in the air, but referee going, what's going on? What unnecessary contact there, I believe. It's a very bizarre move to get someone out of play. Free kick given in Alamein. And Ari Fujiwara caution. Quick ball. Look at Poulos. High ball towards Budjas, who's made her way back on the pitch for Alamein from a short medical break. It's Fujiwara. Wood on the right side, didn't use her as an option and giving the ball away. No attackers on momentarily for Alamein as Royals win the ball back. There's Wood. Corey. Wasn't in a position to shoot. Wood. Going up against Coster. Coster. Wind is picking up here and it's going against Essendon Royals as they've got the ball in from a side ball. Alamein wants to keep it alive. Royals still got numbers in there, attacking 50. 50 more than attacking half is rather hoping to ricochet something. Fujiwara couldn't get a hold of it. Ball goes long towards Coster. Wonderful touch from Jukic. Not sure who's telling the direction, but been told, don't just stop, keep going. Keep playing, keep moving, keep bringing that ball. Very risky move coming from Alamein. Christopoulos. High contact ball or kick there from number 7. Wood pick to contest. The referee agrees, and Cern on the move. They're short to Mark. Would just been told, get it out. Don't trial anything dangerous there when you're deep inside your defence. Be tactical. Quick throw in here. Fujiwara. Whips its way long. Past the entirety of the players for Essendon Royals. Still looking to go into the direction. Langley! Langley! Essendon back up in the lead. Creative play coming from Emma Langley as she gets her first for today. She knew she had to apply that forward pressure just to get that ball in a dangerous position, and she did exactly that. That's all it takes on moments like that in a game. You just high risk becomes high reward. She knew the bounce had to be perfect, and then it was just that final touch that mattered the most. 2-1 here at Dorothy Laver Reserve, and the away team, Essendon Royals, get themselves back in the lead. 11 minutes gone. Still plenty of game time to go, and can Alamein get one back and get the equaliser? This is a high stakes game, and so far they haven't skipped a beat here, Essendon Royals. They could tell a little bit of pixie dust in their favour. The lucky bounce is always what we always say here. Can go a long way. Quick to respond here, Alamein. Leo Kapoulis was the target. It's been intercepted. Wood. Christopoulos. Counter-attack is on here for Alamein. Dara looking for Stir. Royals will trying to maintain possession here. That probably wasn't the best kick, but Langley somehow got the ball back into her possession. Ball is whipped towards Wood. Does win the ball here for Essendon Royals. To Jackson. In past 2 defenders. Coster. And back to Lefebvre. Alamein looking a lot better here in the second half. It's going to go back to the Royals. Corey. Substitute. Just couldn't get the ball alive here for Royals, but gee, what a game that they've been playing. Capitalising on those opportunities. First goal was wonderful from Fujiwara, and then it was the second follow-up here in the second half from Emma Langley. Always throwing her body on the line, and it paid off. Christopoulos. Coster. Always under immense pressure. Royals keeping it tight-knit here as Runnels to Lefebvre. High ball and Coster. Royals, diagonal pass. The ball looks like it's going to go all the way into the river behind us. Who is going to risk their life to jump into the river to get the ball? We've got a young marshal here. He's just going to go try to find it, but it could be far gone. It's going to make its way downstream. Maybe find a fishing net will probably be helpful to retrieve this ball. That's gone completely out of bounds here behind us. I wonder how many balls have been lost in the river. Who is going to put their hand up and volunteer to go swimming? Big task for the youngster to retrieve the ball. I don't know if it's worth it though. Surely if they can provide us with another ball. We don't want another one to go in the river though. Luckily we've got some spectators here in the sidelines assisting us with any balls going out of play. There's no high fences in this pitch, and it is quite a community pitch, so when it's not in play here for the NPL competition, the general public can use these facilities, but probably one of the few NPL clubs that are an open pitch that's available for use when the game is not on. A few other private clubs are private property and are normally fenced off. And there's no games to be played. Keep a close eye on this little marshal trying to retrieve this ball that's still deep inside the river. This player's just, I think it's Alamein then that's just had a heavy knock there. Second half has really gone a lot more physicality, a lot more close contact. Yeah, could have just been an accidental knock there towards Alamein. She is making her way up, which is a good sign. There's a wonderful young brown marshal who is carefully retrieving the ball from the river for us, risking her life. We really can't pan to her because the play is resuming here on the pitch. The day-to-day things that the volunteers do here to keep the ball alive, or to keep this game alive. Going without any huge upsets or deterrence. Here's Alamein, and Asisopoulos could have had that first touch a little bit better, a little bit too heavy. Parkinson. We go down the line towards Jackson, and this ball, we don't want it to go back in the river, and it's been stopped by some trees and branches. We're seeing a lot of action here. The ball going out of bounds. Surprisingly, has not made its way into the commentary box. But the ball has been retrieved from the river. One of them, in fact. So, young marshal of Mr. Life getting the ball from the river behind us. He's back here without a scratch. The home team. Can they go all the way here? Alamein. Still not yet cleared away. Long ball from range. Keep it happy to see it go out of play. Chase is on. Jackson. Outplayed there by Jess Shilton. Another throw in here for Essendon Royals on the near side of the pitch. Wonderful use of the body there from Dustin. Sigo switches it to the right side. Runnels. Antonio Kapoulis. Will this run on the right side pay off? The cut back. Let's hit the side netting. Sometimes the quick movements down the line does keep the defenders off guard, but then if you haven't executed the final touch in the final third, at times that effort just goes to waste. "26 minutes gone. Well, 20 minutes gone. Another half to go in this half. Those Essendon Royals keeping hold of their lead momentarily. Can Alamein respond? What we saw moments ago was an inkling of a momentum build here for Alamein, the home side. But it has been right now quickly shut down by Essendon Royals. High ball once again. Stopulus to Dustin, switches it to Bugias. Under pressure there by Langley. And so far they've just been keep the hold of the possession. It's something that's proven difficult, but they've finally found a groove here. Sense of urgency. They've opened up a little bit of the picture. There's times where Royals are just not allowing any breathing space, but they've managed to get some loose players here. Dustin to Bugias, clever play. And they finish it off here. Too much mustard behind the ball, and Runnels wasn't able to get onto it quickly. Times the ball is proving too slow to get to or too quick. Reset from the back here, Royals. Lefebvre. Here to Poulos. Attempting to find Horton. About 22 minutes remaining. Ball, high kick. Wonderful steal. Laurie coming on the bench here in the second half. Lefebvre. Mixture between a few of the key players here for Alamein. Can they hold on to the possession? Wonderful pressure coming from Fujiwara.
So we go! Go, 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 go!
I'm told to go along there. Horton. Of all the pitch, I feel like Dorothy Labour Reserve has the most ball go out of play than any pitch. Ball spends more time out of play, out of the white lines than inside it, I feel. Make this way quite a lot of time up in the air here in this game. Langley coming through like a fake train, looking for Fujiwara. Gone the other direction. Langley crashing into her own teammate. And it didn't pay off there, her physicality. Horton, Ken just losing concentration there. Was giving the ball away. She was in, had a good opportunity there, and we do see a slight glimpse of our young Marshall in the orange high vis. Putting her body on the line, risking her body into the river, retrieving the ball. The MVP of today's game. Nikopoulos, could be heavy touch, slides in. Just enough to get the ball out of play. And Captain Estelle Bugias wants to get that ball on the boundary. Jackson. Whips it towards Fujiwara. Kate Beam did just enough. Good hands. No requirement there for being a keeper. The Fev didn't opt to go left to Anastastopoulos, but opted to go towards Runnels, who's been shut down tirelessly in this game. Time and time again, Fujiwara wasn't able to get hold of it between Leah Kapoulis and Shilton. And the Fev, again, not utilising Anastastopoulos. Always at times open to retrieve the ball, but they haven't used much in this game. High ball again, and the chase is on for Alamein on the right side. Can they create something from here? Still in their possession, and will get the throw in right in front of the pavilion. And a lot of the spectators are retreating to. I don't know if it's warmer there or perhaps under cover, but regardless, this gusty afternoon now turning into evening perhaps played an impact. We don't know, because just the Royals, we thought their wind is going to be against them, but they managed to score a goal anyway regardless. Here's Lefebvre, and a big save from Zara Board on the near post. Quick reflexes has veered that ball away. Gee, it was coming in fast, and it was coming in hard from Ashley Lefebvre. It's a corner kick here for Alamein. Very rare to see. They haven't had too many corners in this particular game. Essendon Royals having more. All curled in. I thought it was a goal, the spectators. They were cheering on, but I don't know if it's Essendon Royals cheering on that it's a save. I'm not entirely sure, but I think those in the bench thought it was a goal. I believe a substitute for Alamein. Savannah Anastastopoulos to come off for Priya Archdeacon, number 10. There's just a short medical stop there from the far end of the pitch. Essendon Royals. That might be the game, do I believe it's Wilbert. There's Van Dort, and replacing her will be Mia Lanteri Bartley, number 3 for Essendon Royals. Rebecca Van Dorten played a wonderful game for the Royals left side. Flashing through here, Corey. Fujiwara on the move, so is Jess Shilton. Both of those players have been on each other's toes. Shilton defending the back line, and Fujiwara wanting to find a second. Here's the ball again. We don't want it to go back into the river. Has it been stopped by the bushes? I think it has. To be able to play a fence here at Dorothy Labour Reserve. I don't think the fence has done much help whatsoever. Luckily, ball has been saved. Wind is picking up once again here. I think the players are really phased by the wind whatsoever. They're just warming up here. Open space here for Alamein. Horton whips it into the breadbasket of keeper Zara Bort, keeping Essendon Royals in the game here in the second half. It's going to take a lot more there to pass the keeper. Quick to go high and long towards Langley. Couldn't bring it aground. Woodhouse did instead. So juggling the ball quite high here in this game. Alamein happy to just see that ball make its way deep inside the right side of the pitch. "14 minutes remaining with some additional time left in this game, and Royals has got that many minutes left to keep hold of this lead. I think Alamein, can they find a way back into it? Ball's high, is long, Fujiwara lurking on the right side. Looking in the back post, I think she got there too late. There's enough balls to go around. I think if you ever play here at Dorothy Labour Reserve, you need a ball in every corner. There's a big amount of space of out of bounds areas. 2 players down, and referee just stopping it. A lot of heavy head knocks here. Referee calling both medics to come over to have a closer look on these players who had quite a heavy knock. It's a short stoppage. And those other NPL games, we saw Preston up against Bentley last night. As Preston go home with a win, 1-0. Saw a bit of an upset. Box Hill against South Melbourne. A game there that didn't expect the result it had. Box Hill was able to get the 3 points off South Melbourne at their home ground, 1-0 in the end. So that would have been a big win for Box Hill. Happening, I think right now also is Heidelberg up against Preston UVic. That game only started not so long ago. We're about 15 minutes in and it's 0-0 at Wembley Park. This game, 2-1 the scoreline. It was 1-1 at half-time and Essendon Royals so to get one back from a goal here in the second half from Emma Langley, number 2. Alamein still yet to respond. Less than 9 minutes to go. Promising signs here for Royals. If the next goal they score would be perhaps the nail on the coffin. Lot of encouragement coming from the Essendon Royals bench. And not too many fans have travelled from the west to come through here. Most of the fans that we see here in the pavilion, I would say most are Alamein. Horton flips it towards the substitute. Alamein. Archdeacon have been denied there by Essendon Royals. And Lefebvre. Reynolds. Going to curl it in. Stop there by Lanteri Butley. It's just slowly getting a little bit darker here. Not much time left in this game, and you can see that the darkness is going to fall upon us. Until then, we need to crown a winner in today's game. Will it be the away team in the white and red? Travelling from the west. Across Keys. All Alamein so close in finding that equaliser. Not too many opportunities will arise left here in the game, so they have to make every shot in front of goal right now count. This is when it gets a little bit stressful for the team that's trailing behind, and perhaps even more stressful for the team holding on to the lead. And all that hard work keeping it this way could easily be taken away from you. Ball, Fujiwara. And we'll see what's going to happen there. But Lefebvre. Whip it towards Horton and cleared away. Not going to be easy here for Alamein and get this ball in a dangerous position. Lefebvre to Reynolds, good header. Shilton, high ball once again. Brought to ground by Cern. Shilton has a second attempt. Langley, twist and turn. There's clear away only towards Bugias. Back and forth play, and Fujiwara on the move. On the right side, but it didn't reach her. Wonderful defending coming from Alamein. They have to defend in the next 5 minutes or so, or longer, because there will be additional time. And we've got another stoppage. It's once again, that's just having a little bit of a pain there. Not entirely sure what is causing her havoc. So Second time she's called over the medic. She might want to end this game as is. Replacing her will be Emily Harbus, number 17. Well-deserved break here for Alamein, who've had quite a few knocks already in this game, and Alamein have just been targeting her as a target. And that's what you do with players like that, as Board comes way out of her line. Quick to run back into her protective space, which is the goal. But gee, didn't realise she was going way out. Alamein probably could have tried to capitalise on that. Ball goes into the opposite direction of Alamein, and they're not happy with the call. The bench have been quite vocal. The play will resume. Just about 4 minutes to go with additional time. Come on, Alamein, can you find an equaliser? This is going to be, for them, do or die. This is not the time to be caught napping whatsoever. It's time to react. And to react quickly. If any game is important in the season, it's this one. Fujiwara left alone on the right. The fair keeping a close eye, but it's gone into the breadbasket of Bean. Quick release, it's intercepted. Dangerous move there coming from Alamein, as Essendon Royals are able to keep their numbers forward. No slowing down whatsoever here, Alamein. They have to quickly move quickly. Is back in good possession of Royals. Jackson. There's a back. Woodjias outstanding once again. Keeping this game at a very somewhat level. It's not gone too far out of reach. But the more the time will tick, the harder it will be to find that goal for Alamein. The free kick given here to Essendon Royals. The fair ball. Risky move, but she's won the ball for Alamein. Has given it away though. Smith. What happened there? Thought she had it, and then she didn't. I think she overcomplicated that particular play, which almost cost her. Very unsuspecting touch there. Horton. Asking Archdeacon to put on a bit of a chase. 2-on-1 type situation. Fujiwara. Fev. This is where fatigue and tiredness is going to come into effect, and the cramp starts brewing, and it's just been so cold. Just keeping that body warm is sometimes a little bit tricky. Smith. Got to switch it long. It's been helpful. And Terry Bartley just had no one to go to on that occasion. Kapoulis. It was long. As Runnels being shepherded away. It's just good here for Royals. Fujiwara asking for the ball once again. Ball still kept alive. Fujiwara on the left. Not too much mustard behind it. And Alamein has got themselves out of danger. Here's Archdeacon. Runs into a little bit of trouble. And the ball is still kept at play here. It's up against Shilton and Fujiwara. Woodjias. That was wonderful. Will it pay off here? Too many Essendon Royals jumpers behind this defensive line. And Board. Oh, I was going to say she's going to dig up some time. No, quick to move it along. And Terry Bartley did call for the ball, but it's a bit too heavy for her to touch. There's a substitute's been taken here. Harriet Laurie will come on for Emma Runnels. But now both Laurie players on the pitch for Alamein. Here's the other Laurie, Matilda. Shepherd away there by Smith. And Zara Board, it's mine. Nobody touch it. I'll take this one. Additional time. I don't know if that's a 6 or a 9. I'm going to assume it's 6 minutes of additional time here in this game. Never seen it more. I've never seen additional time be 9 minutes before. But I could be wrong. That's just going to assume it's 6 minutes, and this is now the time to react here for Alamein, the home team here at Dorothy Labour Reserve. No more important game than this. This will determine, will they get themselves in a top 4 contention. They have been playing a wonderful season, probably one of the best seasons we've seen them to date. It's just been the last 2 games, it's just been proving a little bit difficult them. Going up against Heidelberg United in last round's fixture on a Sunday. And today on their home pitch against Essendon Royals. On 2 occasions have found the back of the net. There's Laurie. Will it be a last moment savey here for Alamein to find the equaliser? About 4 minutes left to do so. I'm told to keep pushing here. And up to switch it. Budias. Harbus. A little bit of pressure. Royals calling for the ball, but it's still inside play here. Here's Alamein. Up to go long. There's Costa. He's found the back of the net once. And looking for a second, but it's not looking great here as time is ticking. Laurie to go back. Ball is whipped in. Board hasn't had a clean touch. She eventually does. It's Lefebvre. You can tell the fatigue is slowly coming through here from a few players. It's been gusty. It's been hard work. And it's days like this and games like this, it takes a lot more toll on the body, and a lot more physicality has been brought to this game as well. A lot more knocks, heavy knocks. As offside's been called. We'll take this one and of pushing some players forward. You can tell now they're walking to positions. They're not really particularly running to them. Just knowing that they've just got to hold on and get that reserved energy in that tank. It's left. And perhaps not risking too many players forward. Here's Fujiwara. Knocked to ground, and a free kick's been given. give it to Alamein soon because she's got quite a big kick on her. And the wind is going against, so I don't know if going long will do anything in particular here, but why not give it a crack? Defended well there by Alamein. Royals. Alamein. Time is of the essence. Everything has to be right from here on there. It's been veered back into the defence of Alamein. It's just a matter of having the referee call the final whistle. Royals. Alamein had played a bad game. They just haven't been able to get themselves in dangerous situations here in the second half. That would have been. And there it is, the final whistle, and Essendon Royals, the away team, able to claim the 3 points from Alamein. And this is highly important 3 points that could perhaps keep them in the top 4. But geez, what a fight Alamein has brought to the game. A lot of physicality and a lot of big moments in the game that you can tell they really wanted it here more than Alamein, and Essendon Royals will go back to their home in the West knowing that this game all important 3 points. It's been a gusty one, it's been dark, thank goodness it didn't rain because that would have been an entirely different game plan here today, but it's been a pleasure to have your company. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you for tuning in on the YouTube channel. Thank you for tuning in. 17 rounds so far, and next week is round 18, and we're inching closer to the end of the season. But it's been quite a game, and Alamein back on the drawing board to get themselves hopefully on a win next round. But Essendon Royals, congratulations once again to the away team. But before we wrap things up, I want to say a massive shout out to everyone who made today's match happen. I want to give a shout out to the referees again and the officials for keeping things fair and flowing. Again, to the ground staff and to that young marshal in the orange high vis collecting that ball in the river. That is what you call top class here. All the volunteers behind the scenes to make everything run smoothly. I'd like to thank the camera crew and the production team for bringing this action to life and for making sure that everything runs smoothly for those watching at home. I'd like to thank Football Victoria for their continued commitment to growing the women's game. And last but not least, the fans. Here in the stands or tuning at home, your passion is the heartbeat of the league. And thanks for being with us on the NPL Victoria Women's live stream. I'm Han Solo, and we'll catch you next time for more action. Final score, Essendon Royals 2, Alamein 1.